Okay, so we got a Maytag Bravos washing machine. It's a couple years old. It's good machine, but you know what happens. It starts making noise, the basket doesn't turn. You know you need one of those. This is not the first time. This is the third one of these in 5 years. Not a big deal. So you go to change it out and you can't get the wash plate out. It gets chemically welded to itself. So I'm gonna walk you through the nuclear option. That's what the wash plate used to look like. So if you really got to get that thing out, go ahead and get yourself a ratchet strap, feed it around, yank it hard, and then you might find if you've really gone nuclear on it, you see how that thing is, it's not even got the metal gear attached to it anymore. It's stuck on the hub. So what you see here is I've got a steering wheel gear puller, and we're about to snatch that thing out of there. Slow and steady. Make sure that it's tight before you hit it with the impact. You don't have to have an impact wrench. A normal wrench will turn it. But it's a lot better because this thing just hits it harder. I'm going to take a more aggressive shot this next time because this thing is just about at the top and it's going to break free any minute now. It's just basically acting like a press fit, gear. Got it? All right, let's see if this gets it. I mean, this is fighting me every second of the way. You can see how far it's gone, and it's still not out. This is crazy. So we got a little ways to go. Now this bolt's mangled, but it's still actually within specs. It's a 7/16, and for all the trauma, it still fits. Still fits okay. All right, I'm just gonna keep walking it out. Because if you break this whole hub assembly, it's a transmission replacement, and that's significantly more expense even than getting a new wash basket. I'm in for a new wash basket already. But you can save the washing machine itself if you can snatch this thing carefully. All right, moment of glory now. After fighting it, just slowly walk. It was penetrating well after all that got it. So this is the kind of garbage that you can expect to find in there. Look how rusted that is. So that took several shots. You can see where the teeth on the puller hit it. This is actually embedded in the new wash basket, so you don't need to reuse this part, but the splines down there on the hub assembly are very important. So when you go to change this part out, which I already had this part taken off, this is what needed to be changed. And you can see those nylon gears are worn smooth. There's no teeth left in that. So from this point, I gotta wait for my new wash basket to come in the mail. I'm gonna go ahead and put the new part in because you can see the old versus the new. That's what this part's supposed to look like. And so you can see it's just worn away, and it's actually a replacement part. So here's the deal. Everybody complains about why they do this in nylon. It's in plastic instead of steel. The machine would be extremely noisy if this were a steel gear. It would be more durable, but it would make a lot more noise. So the nylon gears are actually pretty quiet running gears. Just plan to replace this every few years. It's really not that big of a deal. Although I'm saying that now, having just been to war with this little gear and having destroyed a $35 wash basket. So just know that you may be in for a fight, and if you need to go nuclear, go ahead and get a cargo strap, loop it several times, yank it with whatever levers you need. This thing fought me to death, and I had to sit on top of the machine and pull with the force of a cargo strap to get that basket out of there. And then I had to use a steering wheel gear puller to get this gear that's embedded off the spline. But I still have good splines down there, so the transmission is in good shape. We're ready to start rebuilding this thing. So just wanted to share that in case anybody else came across this. You're not doing it wrong. These things just get stuck, and you may have to go get some heavy weaponry out to prevail. So Godspeed, and I'll see you later. Okay, gonna walk in for the aftermath here. So again, Bravos Maytag. If you have this same issue, this is the finished product put together, okay? So this is where I've got it's ready for the new wash basket, which is not in, that's coming in the mail. What I really wanted to show everybody is if you have to go nuclear, this is the nuclear option. If you get so tired of that wash basket and you cannot remove it, and you have to just brute force smash your way out of that thing, there is a way home. There is a way home. Okay, so get your basket out of there, and even if this gear pops out, right, this is probably the worst case, which is why I say this is the nuclear option. This gear actually comes molded into the plastic here, so this is just a crazy amount of work, all because of this, right? So you see my nylon gears are smooth, as has been well covered in many other videos. Again, I put a new part on there. This is a relatively inexpensive part, common to reuse. So this one was definitely my culprit, but even to get this off, I had to get that gear out of the way. A steering wheel puller, I got this one from AutoZone. I return it tomorrow. It is free. You can definitely put this together as I've shown you kind of how to configure. It's got a lot of different setups. This kit's meant to pull steering wheels. It will also pull the gear off the transmission on your Maytag top loading washing machine. So if your wash basket looks like this, just know, don't lose faith, there's a way home. I got that replacement one from Amazon for about 35 bucks. Pretty quick shipping, so it's all ready to go. Cleaned it up. Clean your splines up with vinegar. I use vinegar on mine just to make sure that it, well, maybe if it'll get seized anyways, but you know, whatever. At least it gives it a nice surface to bind to for the next one when it comes in. So that's all I got. Just wanted to kind of offer some hope, because the recalibration process, reassembly, that's all very easy. Others have covered it. I just wanted to show, because I've never seen anyone get into a fight where they actually physically had to use the gear puller to yank that thing out of the way. So mine was especially stubborn. I hope you don't need this video, but if you do, just know that you can do it. Thanks. Aloha.
Click like subscribe, let the right one in.